So one of the most important parts of making more money is actually multiplying that money. How do we see, a lot of you work hard for money, but you don't have your money work hard for you because we've always ever been taught to trade time for money. Like if you're working every single hour, let's say most people work 40 hours a week. If you want to make more money, what do you have to do? You have to work more hours, and unfortunately it doesn't scale. So there's three really important things when I'm thinking about earning more income. Number one is having your money work hard for you by putting it into some kind of investment that can grow. The second thing is making sure that when you have your money, that you're not just saving your money, because we've all been taught to save money for a rainy day, but that's not really good advice, because with the whole inflation happening right now, your income is being eroded. So if you have money, if you have debt, it's been eroded. Like $1 million 5 years ago is or 5 or 10 years ago is very different to what it is now. So that's why if you want to multiply your income, you got to look for ways like investments. Like some of the things that I always look for, people say, well, John, where do you put your money? Well, I put my money into things like pre-IPOs, right? If a company's about to go public, now of course I'm not giving you any financial advice, but you've got to look at other ways. Like it's not just about earning income, because if you try and save £1 million, right, it takes a long time to do that if you're just saving $200 to $300 a day, and it just doesn't work like that. So you've got to have more ways to multiply, more ways to grow it. Another thing that people always think about is stock trading. So if you can trade the stock market, you can put your money, like if you'd have put 70,000 into Tesla 5 years ago, today it'd be worth a lot more than that, right? So most people would have taken that 70,000 and put that into a Tesla car. But the problem with that is a lot of people don't know how to get in, they don't know how to trade the market. So there's three tips I want to give to you when we're looking at trading. When the market's going up, the market's going down, the market's going sideways. So every price has a ceiling and it has a floor price. So you have to wait for it to break out of that floor, or break out of the floor price, or break out of the ceiling to see that price move. Another thing that I always recommend to all of you as well is make sure that whenever you are learning to invest, get educated first. Get educated, right? I see too many people put all the money into one basket, and the problem is, you heard that saying, don't put all your eggs into one basket. And the issue with a lot of people is they don't allocate. So you have to allocate. So when let's say you make 5,000 a month, you should put 1,000 into a play fund, 1,000 into investment, 1,000 into a gift fund, 1,000 into an education fund, and then another 1,000 into your savings. Okay, I said that you shouldn't really save. It's not really that great, but it's also good to have that as backup, as long as you have those 4 other ways to do it. So really hope you got a lot of vibe from this. Just think about whatever you put your money in, is it multiplying, is it growing, or is it staying stagnant? A lot of people keep the money in the bank, or they keep it under a mattress, and that's not the best place to put the money, because you can't grow. Every time we think about this, how can we grow the money, how can we grow the income? And when you get that right, bang, that's when you start earning more. So if you like this, I'll put some videos here and here. If you want to learn more information, I'll put some links to some training and some links to some other events, so you can learn more as well. And do make sure you subscribe to this channel and share this with other people as well, so they can really learn some of these ways to grow their income. It's John Lee, your trainer for today. Bye for now.